from Georgia. He weighs in at 222 pounds. He is Mike Sanders. And from Charlotte, North Carolina, he weighs in at 221 pounds. David Flair.
Now for the third straight week, we see David Flair with that burlap sack that he's not afraid to use against an opponent. Wonder what is in that thing.
Well,
did we send somebody over there to take a peek inside?
I'm tempted.
And their opponents. First of all, from Charlotte, North Carolina, he is Ron the...
Whoa!
And here we go.
Tell you what, tradition taking the aggressive stance right off the bat, Mike.
Yeah, the traditionalists representing the NWA, you're right, taking the initiative on the offensive here in the opening minute of this matchup. Not even waiting for the opening bell. Ron the Truth Killings, the former NWA champ. Smart move by David Flair to drop down as Killings goes to the floor. Truth and Jerry Lynn against two representatives from Russo Sports Entertainment Extreme in Mike Sanders and David Flair.
Oh, beautiful move
by
there.
Lynn for a 2 count.
I'll tell you what, I love this matchup of Jerry Lynn and Ron the Truth Killing. Two former champions. They had two incredible matches with each other, 4 championships, and now teaming up as a tag team. Almost out of necessity, Mike. Almost out of necessity.
And I think you understand, as you heard Jerry Lynn speak just prior to this matchup, just how serious this situation is here. I mean, we're talking about livelihoods that are at stake.
And a veteran like Jerry Lynn, and who feels this could be the end if
it's just what he said earlier.
Right.
If Vince Russo gains this kind of control, will he be able to feed his family? Those are the kind of questions that we have to pose.
Because to stay on, he'll have to succumb to Vince's rules. And you know, a veteran like Jerry Lynn, I just don't think he can do that. But I'll tell you what, he is just letting him have it.
Yeah, he is.
You can hear those all the way through the building,
well,
Mike.
He's using the knife-edge chops that were made famous by the father of David Flair, Ric Flair, and now goes to the corner mount, reining in right hands before Sanders comes in illegally to interfere.
Well, you're going to have to expect that all night, so I'm not going to act surprised when it happens, because we've seen what Russo's men can do. And you know what? I almost feel like tradition, the NWA tradition is going to have to open their eyes and fight fire with fire. Play the same game. Take every advantage you can, maybe even take every cheap shot you can. We already saw that David Flair brought up the burlap sack, but we've seen him use that so many times, so we know he's planning on that later.
You know, it really is a great testimony and testament to the fans here in Nashville that have come out tonight. With weather, just extreme conditions outside, with the snow. It's fantastic that we have this crowd on hand here that we do this week at the TNA Asylum.
Almost full capacity right here, Mike, with the weather and a weather that can cripple this city. But they're here to see total non-stop action.
I think they realize just how important tonight is.
Yes. And that's all coming up, and this match is important in its own right. Because again, you've got two of the great champions of NWA and one of the Truth Killings and Jerry Lynn taking on David Flair and Mike Sanders.
You make a great point. I've been so focused thinking about the other title matches upcoming here. But think, as we see Flair go for the cover, think of the message that this would send. If David Flair and Mike Sanders, and I mistakenly mentioned Flair, that was Mike Sanders going for the pin, if they can score a win over 2 people with the incredible track records of Jerry Lynn and Ron Killings. Killings, a former NWA champ. Lynn, former 2-time X Division champ. Think of what that would mean for Russo's group.
Absolutely. Bragging rights. Whoa, nice kick there by Mike Sanders. Beautiful extension.
Sanders goes for the pin. Referee Armstrong employs just a 2 count.
But think about what's coming up, Mike.
You know, that's the problem. I can't concentrate on these earlier matches because I am thinking about what's coming up later on. Jeff Jarrett putting the NWA World's title on the line in a matchup where he's got to face 3 men under gauntlet rules.
And Jarrett never asked for that match. That match was put together by Russo Rhodes and Bob Armstrong, and now Jeff Jarrett's going to defend the world title against 3 other opponents at the same time. It's not right, but it's the way it is.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for not concentrating on the in-ring action tonight as much as we normally do.
There's so much at stake.
Just because of what's at stake. That's exactly what it's all about. As Jerry Lynn mentioned earlier, the livelihoods, the jobs of people here in NWA TNA.
And you know, there might not be a title on the line in this match, but there is in the minds of Ron the Truth Killings and Jerry Lynn, Mike. There is. Because to them, they know that if they lose control, or if NWA TNA loses control to Sports Entertainment Extreme, they don't know what they're going to be doing on Wednesday night.
You know, professional wrestling is such a political business. The people that are in control of the championship belts have so much clout.
Right.
That's something that we cannot allow Vince Russo to do, to take over power and control of the NWA title. The roll-up by Lynn had Flair for a 2 count, but look at David Flair.
I'll tell you what, David Flair has come out and been as impressive as we've seen him thus far.
Quickly to his feet, quickly hits the clothesline, immediately goes for the cover, and gets a 2 count on Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn has got to get the truth in this match. He has not been in it from the beginning, Mike. From the beginning, except for the initial set of the bell, he has not been in it at the beginning. We have got to get Ron the Truth Killings in there.
There's one of those Flair trademark knife edge chops. And this time turns the tables on Jerry Lynn.
Tell you what, Lynn is showing his courageous effort every time like he does. And showing it right now. But sometimes you just got to hand the ball off, and that's what he's got to do.
Well, it looks like Lynn is trying to position himself to get towards his corner and get the tag into his partner, Ron Killings. But just as he does, David Flair is there to use the front face lock to try and position Lynn back towards his corner, cutting off the ring, keeping Jerry Lynn on his side of the ring. And you know that he's got Mike Sanders there as well as he sets him up for another knife edge chop.
And makes the tag. Again, Jerry Lynn is on the wrong side of the ring right now, and he is paying for it dearly. Paying for it dearly, Mike.
Flawless teamwork from David Flair and Mike Sanders. Sanders puts the boots first to Lynn, and now you see behind the back of referee Armstrong, David Flair choking Jerry Lynn.
You guys listen to the people.
I'll tell you what, it takes a referee like Scott Armstrong to be in there to try to get control of a match like this.
I don't want you here. I don't want you here.
Oh, here we go.
Lynn gonna roll through.
Beautiful
Got the
tag.
tag into the Truth.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the Truth off the hot tag. Right hands for both Flair and Sanders. Has them rocking.
Oh,
Set him up for a
there we go.
meeting of the minds.
Not much of a meeting, in my opinion, Mike.
Sanders able to reverse Killings off into the corner. Truth float over. Flip over.
There he
Ducks
goes.
the clothesline.
Yes.
Doubling over with the boot to the midsection.
Here he goes.
Yeah.
Oh.
There it is. Axe kick to the back of the head. Cover. Leg hook.
Oh, Sanders fought it
able
out.
to kick out.
Making another quick tag at Jerry Lynn right here.
Lynn and Killings with the double team.
Yeah.
Double high hip toss takeover. Now it's the time to put Sanders away. Lynn in for the kill. Gonna roll him over.
Oh, wait a minute.
David Flair, he used that burlap bag. He just hit Lynn. No.
No way.
The winners of the match, the team of Mike Sanders and David Flair.
Did you hear the thud?
Yes,
There was a thud, an audible thud that I heard when he hit. What's in that bag?
Let's see what's in there.
What's in
It's
that?
the third time he's used it.
Hey, Truth. Truth. Hey. You know what you and I talked about earlier? You know when you came to me? Hey, bottom line is, our talent roster's full right now. Thanks, but no thanks.
What? He's claiming that the Truth tried to join?
I don't know. It's Sanders representing Russo.
Maybe he's trying to cause dissension in the TNA camp.
You know
what he's trying to do.
Sanders is just like Russo.
Yeah.
He only lies when his lips move.
I think, because Ron the Truth Killings looked at him like he didn't have a clue what he was talking about. I can't believe.
But think about it. Bottom line,
Yeah.
Russo's